It's the Techstination Week podcast. I'm Fred Fishkin. Welcome to the compilation of this week's Techstination reports and more. Can a voice remote help you get through the day? Comcast has added some new features to the Xfinity X1 and internet streaming Flex voice remotes. For instance, says VP of AI and Discovery Products, Janine Heck,
you can say happy stuff into the remote and you get back a whole bunch of things that will just make you happy. And you can say pizza stuff into the remote and you can get back a whole bunch of videos on how to make pizza or to watch movies where pizza is a central figure to the plot. And then there are just lots of other features like movie quotes. So you can say things like phone home or yo, Adrian. And you'll get back the movie that quote is featured in.
The company also has an inside guide of helpful stay-at-home tips. For many parents who've been working in a home office, keeping an eye on the kids in other parts of the house can be a challenge. A couple of the latest cameras from EasyViz are affordable and simple to set up and work with both Google Assistant and Amazon's Alexa. There's the $25 EasyViz C1C, a 1080p HD camera with motion sensing, two-way audio, and night vision. And for about $40, the C6CN model adds full pan and tilt. The company's Hans Velasco.
Perhaps your kitchen is in between your dining room and your living room. You'd want to set it there, and C6CN can pan and tilt and zoom all across the room to cover a very wide range of area.
The cameras also feature micro SD card slots for local video storage. There's optional cloud storage available as well. A company called CarePredict is using a high-tech wearable device to be able to monitor the contacts of people in senior care and similar facilities. That enables faster tracing for exposure to coronavirus, which has proven to be deadly in many nursing homes and such. CarePredict Chief Business Officer Jerry Wilming says, with the residents and staff equipped with the wrist-worn devices,
if an individual is in fact infected, they can actually go to that individual's profile in our software, and the staff can then identify, for instance, the resident, and then it simply goes through all of the exposures and the interactions that person has made.
The wearable also monitors health, and there's a version for home use as well. For more, go to carepredict.com. How can technology be used to help people get back to work while protecting privacy? MIT professor Alex Pentland has been working with the UN and many world leaders to come up with solutions and says having people with antibodies become certified with privacy guarded under medical guidelines is doable. In fact, that kind of system is working in some countries, such as South Korea.
So what we're working to do is make it so that people don't have this sort of big brother database around. And then a lot of people are going to be immune to this, at least somewhat. Those are the people that ought to be in the front line. Those are the people today, disproportionately, that are out of work.
He adds certifications could work much like the Apple Pay or Google Pay apps on smartphones. With so many people having questions about COVID-19, IBM is helping to provide answers through what it calls Watson Assistant for Citizens. It's been working with government agencies, healthcare organizations, and more to help them provide answers using artificial intelligence using natural language. IBM VP for Data and AI, Toby Capello.
So what we're bringing to the table is trusted information from sources like the CDC, marrying that with specific information for those organizations and institutions. And we're doing all this while providing the capability to these organizations and agencies free of charge for 90 days. So it's easy for them to address the challenge they see today in the current crisis, but most importantly, the information requests that they're receiving.
There's more info at ibm.com/cloud/Watson-assistant. Those are our reports for this week. You can find a full archive of reports and complete interviews at Techstination.com. Thanks for listening. Now this. How many companies out there have continued to innovate when it comes to building a better radio? I'm Fred Fishkin, host of Techstination, and I'm here to tell you about the new CC Skywave SSB radio from the wonderful people at C. Crane. Bob and his crew really love radio, and it shows in this new compact model that is packed with features. Beyond great AM and FM reception and sound, you can tune into shortwave signals from around the world, Listen to ham radio operators, aviation, and more. It's the radio you'll turn to every day and in emergencies. It will run for nearly 3 days on just 2 AA batteries. Pair the sleep timer with the new Soft Speaker 3, and you've got the perfect radio for your nightstand. Of course, it can wake you up too. Click on Crane at Techstination.com and put in the code Techstination for a free flashlight with your order. They love radio, and you'll love Crane.